Hello everyone, today I'm come back with an entirely different topic and I'm sure you will definitely relate yourself with this novel. This is a historical novel and based on the pandemic. I hope you understand that. What I'm talking about, actually I'm talking about a journal which is written by Daniel Defoe, a journal of the plague year, which is story of the plague which hit hard London city in 1665. And this historical novel, has been published in 1722. And this is a very important novel because and it has its own significance because of its contemporary relevance because all these contemporary situations and conditions you can sense in this particular novel. And so let's start with the novel. And there's nothing kind of sections and chapters. It is just roughly discussed about the chronological incidents of the novel, which has been which has been felt by the author, how he can sense about the city, neighbor, and the churchyard, and the environment around him. So we just understand about that. He is describing each and everything which were occurring at the time in London. The long prayers have been seen had been seen everywhere, every corner of the city, because most of the people are assuming that this is a punishment by the God for our sin. We are not reciting our praise in the right way. Therefore, God is punishing us. So therefore, long prayers become a part of London city. And then his brother is also very religious person. He also indulged in long prayer most of the time. So these are the things which were happening in the London city. And the city was empty. People are just locked in their home. They're not coming outside, and they were just feeling isolated and lots of mental trauma and a problem, just like we are facing nowadays because of COVID-19. We are feeling sense of isolations and depressions, lots of problem, mental as well as physical. So lack of a kind of vacuum was facing by the people, and the watchman in every house had been sitting there and watching and monitoring to each other who's coming, who's going, are a kind of life in case war facing because of people, because it's very infectious disease as well. Therefore, and all these steps had been taken, and the poor section was not getting the attention of this church and magistrate. So they are neglected, but there are some good soul who also were busy to serve them, and there are lots of nurse and doctors who has pure soul, and they have been busy in the serving to the people to get out them from this pandemic, this infectious disease. So it is also the part of the novel. And one more thing also shared by the author, that is a kind of irony, that there is no one like a fortune teller and priest was appearing on the street. They all are locked themselves in their big home, and they are not coming out to tell them that when will this pandemic will go back. So here he is indicating the superstitions which were the part of 17th centuries England. The people are also believe the fortune teller and how they are living their life, and they are asking that what is going to happen. And but in fact this is baseless. This is not a reality of the life. If they have some quality of this kind of, so why are not coming outside, by not sharing the upcoming events. So it's a sarcasm by the author for the fortune tellers and to spreading the rumor as well as superstitions. So these kind of incidents has been a part of the journal. And one very touching story also shared by the Daniel Defoe, that is about the 90 years old girl who is very beautiful maiden. She was living with her family, And one day she was feeling vomiting and went through the severe headache. Within 2 hours, she transformed into a dead body. What a pathetic, how tragical, and she faced. And her mother understood the symptoms of plague, but this was a sudden demise, and her mother was not able to adopt the bitter truth. And after 2 and 3 weeks, she also died. So these kind of incidents was lying here and there in the city, and everybody was facing the same situations and pain and agony and agony and anguish and various negative kind of emotions were emerging there. So this kind of pandemic was the part of the England at the time, and there's no vaccine, no treatment, and no medicine had been invented at the time. And the people are facing, just they are just helpless. They have nothing with whom they can share their problems, and the people who are dying, they also buried in the sunrise, the time of sunrise and sunset. And children were not allowed. Only priest and judge or some person are allowed, because of the infection is spreading very in a very fast pace. Therefore nobody was allowed. And burial of the dead, it's a great kind of uh, pain, anguish, which has been faced by the people. Lots of people, approx millions of people has been killed by this pandemic. And it was a great tragedy on of humankind. And so these kind of expressions and experiments and story has been shared by the Daniel Defoe, which is very close to his heart, and very sensitive topic has been raised in that. And I hope you like it and you understand, and you will definitely surely relate yourself with this story, because we all are also facing same problem under the COVID-19. And I hope you would like it. You will definitely take benefit out of it. And I will come back with something new and special. Till then, you take care and bye bye, and thanks for watching.